Good evening. Welcome back to another episode of What's Your Story? Tonight we are sitting down with Stephanie Simpson, who is the executive director. Is that your title?
Just director.
Director of the Kennebunkport Recreation Department here in town. So welcome to our show.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for being here today.
I'm excited to be here.
Busy gal.
Yes.
So where did you grow up, Stephanie?
I am originally from Illinois.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Born and raised in Illinois.
Yeah.
Lived 54 years in Illinois.
Wow.
Until I moved here. Yeah. So I moved here about 4 years ago.
Okay.
It'll be 4 years in May.
What did you do in Illinois?
Parks and Recreation.
Okay.
So I've been in Parks and Recreation my entire adult life.
Yeah.
Went to school for it and I fell in love with it when I was a kid, really.
Yeah.
Growing up and, doing the program. So never realized there was a career you could have in Parks and Recreation at the time. But when I started looking at schools and college, saw that, you could have a career there. So
where did you go?
I went to the University of Illinois.
Okay. Wow. So, and is that what got you here?
So kind of what got me here. So if I rewind a little bit, I have 2 grown children. And once they finished their schooling, they both kind of settled in the Boston area.
Okay.
So we would come out a lot to visit, and we took a day trip up here one day, and my husband and I fell in love with Kennebunkport.
Okay.
So so then once we knew grandchildren were on the way, we knew we wanted to be a little bit closer.
Yep.
And so, we were looking at jobs, and both of us looking at different things, and I started following the Parks and Recreation Facebook page, because that's what I do, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to see what was going on in Kennebunkport. And once I saw the job posting there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you've been with us for 4 years.
Yep.
You've seen an eclipse.
Yes.
You've seen you've seen a bunch of different things happening these last 4 years, but you've also made a bunch of things happen. So, so I've seen the bus out and about.
Yes.
And it's not about kids, right? It's about all ages now. And there's been this just marriage of generations happening. And, so you're on fire.
Oh, well, thank
you.
They say. Thank you. We are trying to, program different things for all age groups. Yeah, certainly.
I think it's wonderful. And especially in a community like this, because we do have a lot of retirees and so getting them out on different excursions, it's such a great thing and the way to get the community together.
Yes.
So how do you come up with your ideas?
Wow. Well, just from my personal travels, because I'm new to the area, I do go out and about and go on excursions myself on weekends just to see what's around.
Yep.
So I get ideas that way. I get ideas from other recreation departments, certainly. And then I get a lot of ideas from the participants.
Okay. Like, where do you want to go next?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, you always ask. We're always open to new ideas. And so actually we have a trip next week that's going down to the north end, to the old North Church.
Oh, okay.
And that came from a participant. Okay. So we looked into it. We found out what was going on. And I don't know if you know what's going on there, but they have discovered these cherubs underneath layers of paint. Wow. And so they're uncovering them. And now they're doing some tours that you can go in and watch as they're doing this.
That is so cool. And you're going to probably slip in a little lunch.
Stop for lunch on the way home. You got it.
Do you have a spot in mind?
We do, but it's a secret right now.
Oh, okay.
Can't tell you.
Speaking of that, you have another program that is called Mystery Lunch.
Yes, the Mystery Lunch program is a lot of fun.
Love that.
Yes, once a month we go out to lunch, but the participants don't know where they're going. Okay. So it's a mystery to them.
Do they get any hints?
No.
Oh, okay. So
no. And sometimes I have to admit, it's my husband that runs that program. Okay. And he loves it. But he will kind of detour around and fake them out as to where they're going before they get there.
We're being followed.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. The participants have a great time there. Yeah.
That's such a great idea.
Yeah.
And do they ever say, oh, we're at this place? No.
Sometimes. Sometimes people have their favorites and their not so favorites. But it's good. And we're always open to that. Like, okay, this was not a good place to go. We won't come back kind of a thing. So, yeah.
And so for some of your regular programs that go on, you have after school, vacations, summer.
Yep.
How many people are what's your staff?
We have 2 other full-time staff besides myself.
Okay.
And then we employ probably 30 to 40 seasonal and part-time staff.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that. And is that like mowing, like all of that stuff?
No, not mowing. Okay. These are all like kind of programming people.
Okay.
After school, we employ quite a few people.
Yep.
And then our summer camps, we have probably 15 to 18 people working in the summer camp program.
Wow.
So yeah, there's a lot.
Wow. And so you have the building that is I mean, such a great location. I love how, when it was built, the bathrooms are on the outside and there's a window for there's a lot of opportunities there. But but you do, the senior luncheons.
Yes. And we have programming going on 5 days a week in there, Monday through Friday. There is yoga classes. We do Zumba classes, Tai Chi. So every morning there are things going on in there. Yeah. And we've just started recently getting into more of the evening classes and weekends. So we're trying to get to reach everyone. There are a lot of people that still work. So, if they want to do a yoga class, they might have to do an evening class.
Yeah. Have you done any line dancing?
We do line dancing. We do line dancings on Wednesday afternoons.
Oh, okay.
1 o'clock. Take your lunch break at 1 o'clock.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Shut down the library for an hour and come over.
Yes. It is a lot of fun for sure.
I know it's like you work, but do you ever get to participate?
I do. I do. I participate once in a while because I think it's good for us to know kind of what the classes are like so we can help promote them when we talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I say I just went to a class a couple weeks ago at a building around the corner from me. And it was so much fun, and I just I had no idea. I thought you guys had them at some point, but that's just so much fun. Wow.
Well, think about it.
Okay, I might have to think about doing that on Wednesdays.
It's only $5.
Do I have to wear boots?
No, you can wear tennis shoes. You can wear boots. Sometimes the instructor's wearing boots, so yes, you can.
So how do you get the word out about your programming?
That's the toughest part probably is getting the word out. So our biggest way is through emails. We put flyers up here and there, but it's I think our biggest probably promotional way is word of mouth, person to person kind of a thing. And so sometimes it takes a while for a program to catch on. Because of that. So, but we try our best. We do email. We know everybody doesn't have emails and not everybody does social media. We put things out there as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is truly done word of mouth.
Wow. And that's, I mean, in this town, it's a smaller town, but it's still like, I didn't know when that class was.
Right.
Right. So.
Yeah. We'll put things in the paper too.
Yeah.
Some press releases and things, but sometimes those are hard and yeah.
Well, I have to say, I miss a lot of meetings that I should know about these things that are going on. So,
got a lot going on.
But I see, when you present at, our town budget meetings are coming up pretty soon, and when I see, and hear you talk about, your schedule, it's mind blowing how much what you have to offer.
Yeah.
The area, and I hope people can appreciate all that you're doing.
Yeah, thank you.
It's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
So, have you had a favorite trip so far that you?
Wow, a favorite trip. Well, I like them all. I think a really great one, and it was different, is we went to go see the United States Army Band. Perform, down in Portland, and that was pretty impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was that?
That was, I want to say in the fall, maybe October.
Okay.
We went, and they were there just for one day. But it's pretty impressive when you see them, and they're really, really good too. Yeah. So that was a fun one.
my brother-in-law and sister work at West Point.
Okay.
And so I've seen the band a few
Yeah.
times, but it's every time you do see them, it's
Yeah.
and just the formations and
Right.
all of that.
Everything's so very precise.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
And I always say when it's Super Bowl halftime, dang it, why aren't they there?
Right.
Marching across that.
That would be great. That would be a good one.
Yes. It's a lot of hard work.
For sure it is, yes.
So anyway. Oh well.
But all the trips are fun.
Yeah. So yeah. And so you've got your upcoming one, and then for like a school vacation.
Mm-hmm.
What do you?
Well, right now we're planning the April vacation camp. And so Andy, one of our programmers, has been working on that. He just planned one. We're going to go to an indoor water park, which we're very excited about. But we have gone to Pineland Farms. We have gone to Urban Air, the Round One for the arcade and bowling, Smitty's to the movies, different things like that. So we try and balance out some of the longer trips because the water park's probably an hour and 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
And so that's a long bus ride for some kids. So we try and do, if we do one like that, then we'll try and do like a closer one as well.
What's your typical day?
Oh, there is no typical day. No typical day. But generally, we're in the office in the mornings because of all the programs we have going on. But, it could be anything. It's meetings. It's, meeting with new instructors. It's doing research and finding places to go. It's every day is different for sure. Yeah.
And if someone were thinking about school and having a career, what would you say to them?
Go for it because this is a great career.
Good.
Yeah. You meet so many people and you get to see so many places and it's very fulfilling because you're making a difference.
Yeah. Making a lot of people happy and come together. And so when you're not at work, what do you like to do?
Oh, I like to golf. I love to hang out with my grandchildren. I don't get to see them all the time, but we try and see them at least once a month. So that's fun. And they get to come up and visit us, especially in the summer. It's kind of fun. I like to explore. I like to go out and see what's in the area and find new places, new restaurants.
And that's called research.
Yes, I call that research. Yes, exactly.
Oh, that is a blast.
Yeah.
So, and they must love, like, do the kids come on trips with you at all, or riding on the bus, or
my kids or grandkids?
Your
no,
grandkids?
not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
They're not old enough yet. But maybe as they get older, they'll do some of the camps here. Yeah.
Does your husband work in the area?
My husband is not working right now. He is retired.
Okay.
Yes. So he is, we call him the housewife right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is enjoying Kennebunkport a little differently than I am.
Oh yeah. I know that feeling. As long as he's making you dinner, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay.
And he works a little bit for us. Like I said, he does the mystery trips, which is he loves. He loves doing that. And sometimes he'll come and cut the grass for us. And so he keeps busy for sure.
Do you, so for upcoming things, do you have any deadlines that you want to tell us about? Like, sign up for this, or where to go to do?
We have the trip next week to Boston. I think there's one or two openings still. So if anybody's interested in that, I don't know when this is airing, but
we'll try to get it up there soon.
We have April 1st, we're taking another trip, and that is to the Wilbur's Chocolate Factory up in Freeport, and then going to lunch. So that's coming up. Let's see what else. I mean, we have monthly programs. So if anybody's interested in the yoga, the Zumba, things like that, we have monthly registrations. So there's always those programs going on. If anybody's interested in learning a new language, we have some online language classes, French, Spanish, I think Japanese even. So like they can look into those. And that's from the comfort of your home. So,
wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of that kind of stuff. And then just to watch out for the summer, because we always do our summer concerts. We have one each month, June, July, and August. And so those are always a lot of fun for the community to come out as well.
Oh yeah, I think that's something that people really have come to enjoy.
Yes, they're a lot of fun.
The drive-in concert, is that what it's called? What's it
No,
called?
they're not driving anymore.
Oh,
That was during COVID.
That was during COVID. That's right.
Yes, they're not driving anymore. But we have a stage and a band, and food trucks come out, and we have breweries there, and a bounce house for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Face painting usually.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on at the concerts, and they're a lot of fun.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you are doing an incredible job.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
And it's you just have that sparkle in your eye and
thank you.
Spring in your step. So when we see you, definitely your joy spreads.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad to
community.
hear that. Thank you. Thank you.
It is so nice to just from here to be able to know that when people walk in and they want to spend time with you. That's
nice.
So
I love spending time with everybody here. This is such a great community to work in. So
well, we're really lucky.
Very
to have
lucky.
You.
I'm lucky. I'm the lucky one.
Thank you so much for being
You're
on
welcome.
our show. We really appreciate it. And
thank you for having
congratulations on all this great work that you're doing.
Thank you so much. Love being here.
One of these days, hopefully I can get over there for some line dancing.
I would love to see you in the line dance class. I'll join you.
I know the wagon wheel, I think.
That's
the only one I can remember. So, but anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks to our producer, Mike Kelly. And thank you all for being here tonight. And we'll see you next time right back here on another episode of What's Your Story?